Hi everyone, welcome back to another edition of Optoro's Returns Report. I'm Larissa Summers, SVP Marketing at Optoro, and I'm really excited today to be joined by Taylor Smith, who's the CMO of the Productivity Products Division at Honeywell. And we're talking about a very relevant topic, which is health and sanitation during this era of COVID in retail. Well, we're excited to talk to you about some of the trends you're seeing in response to this health crisis and this pandemic in retail. So particularly when it comes to, stores and what's happening between employers and employees to keep people safe. So what are some of the trends you're seeing with in-store operations today?
Yeah. Really, I think we all observe it when we're out shopping today as well. The first and foremost shift for all organizations is around employee and customer health and well-being. And so that's probably the major shift that we see across all of our customer base is really that focus on whether it's social distancing, personal protective equipment, a lot more interest in monitoring temperature of your employees as they come in for their shift work. But really, how do you drive that safe environment for your employees? And then coupled with that is many organizations are facing capacity challenges or productivity challenges, whether it's the grocery industry, trying to keep up with surging demand or other e-commerce sites, and how do their employees actually able to keep up with that pace, or other industries that have cut back and are maybe trying to do same levels or a little bit less, but with fewer employees to drive more of that social distancing capability. So we're seeing a productivity need, but as primarily the safety and wellness side of things.
Well, and I think, retail is not used to running healthcare type levels of operations, right? But have they adopted or have things moved from, best practices in frontline healthcare work into retail? Have they adopted some of those types of behaviors and practices?
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing some interest in what we call disinfectant-ready plastic products or materials. And so if you think in a healthcare environment, more than 10 years ago, we came out with specialty plastics that can really withstand the harsher cleaning solutions that are used to make sure that you kill viruses or bacteria in a hospital environment. Typically not needed in a retail or warehouse environment of every day, but now with much more stringent cleaning protocols being recommended by medical advocates or agencies, many of these organizations are starting to look at this material that we've transitioned to our general purpose products to really make sure that products don't degrade, break, or wear down over time if people are cleaning them with some of those really high alcohol or bleach content solutions.
God, I wouldn't have even thought of that. Retail certainly wasn't thinking about the, durability of its products withstanding major cleaning chemicals and things like that when they figured out the product packaging. So that is going to be disruptive for quite a while. What other technologies are available to retail in ways that they can actually accommodate these changes that they have to make?
Yeah, we have a number of software offerings that really, one of them piggybacks well off of that specialty plastics, and it's something that we call the cleaning manager solution. And so if you think about it, many of these organizations now are rapidly deploying policies and protocols to make sure that either facilities, equipment, or other types of devices are cleaned properly, but most of it's pushed out through pen and paper, email alerts, daily notifications. And so we've actually transitioned to add some new features into our operational intelligence platform that allows organizations to digitally push out the cleaning protocol. So whether it appears on each change of shift, or maybe it's once a day, overnight, and then require a digital signature of the employee that performed that cleaning. So you have the full audit trail, you know that your cleaning procedures are being implemented, and you can ensure that you're driving the safe protocols for your workforce. Another area is really around social distancing. We all hear so much about that, and we've actually implemented some capabilities to track and detect that between employees using our mobile devices, so that if a 6-foot range is actually detected where it's less than that between devices, you can get an audible or visual alert. And we find that that's really critical, not so much to look for the the people that are purposely breaking social distancing, but just as that gentle reminder. We all get caught up in conversations and are social creatures and like to talk and communicate and interface, and sometimes you need that gentle reminder to drive that separation, because everyone wants to do the right thing, you just sometimes forget.
That's so true. I mean, we are social creatures and we've had to learn all these new behaviors that do not come naturally. I mean, I still get caught up when I meet a new person and I want to shake their hand and then I remember and we both step away. It's a habit that is really hard to break. So I'm sure those technologies
Yeah.
would be come in really handy even in my day to day.
Yep, yep. No, it's definitely a different world, and we're trying to help the best we can to let people accommodate to it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, what advice do you have for the retail industry and these retailers who are grappling with these major changes they have to make, new technologies, potentially new packaging, new employee protocols, new cleaning protocols? I mean, what advice do you have for these major retailers who have to scale this really, really quickly? And certainly holidays are coming and shopping is going to be even more prevalent. What should they be doing or thinking right now?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say don't don't feel that you're on your own. I mean, if you're having a problem or trying to solve a solution, odds are, whether it's Optoro, whether it's Honeywell, whether it's one of your other technical partners, that people are evaluating those solutions and bringing them to market. And so reach out to Optoro, Honeywell, or anyone, and really ask for any of the solutions that you may be interested, whether it is how to deploy safer protocols, whether it's how to do more remote communication and collaboration, to take away daily huddles, as an example, which is a common occurrence in the warehouse or retail environment. But really challenge your technical and solution partners to help you through this time.
It's great advice. Great advice for all of us, in this changing time. We have to lean out, reach out to each other, and use what's available to us and the expertise of those around us who've developed it. Well, Taylor, thank you so much. This was really interesting. The world has changed so much and continues to, and thanks to Honeywell for all the solutions you're offering into the market right now. It's really needed and appreciated.
Thanks for having me today, Larissa.
Thank you. All right, guys, see you on another edition of the Returns Report soon. Everyone, stay safe, take care. Thanks.